Yeah, I mean, last game you guys had 24 turnovers against Ohio. You were able to win this game. I mean, just what was the difference in this game today that you think was ultimately the determining factor?
Ohio came out very hot and they were hitting shots.
And then as Nick mentioned, second consecutive double-double for you. I mean, you guys out-rebounded Ohio 47-27, but only 10 second chance points. I mean, just what made it so difficult to get those second chance points and just, get open again inside the paint?
I would say coming down in a crowd, they do a very good job of kind of crowding your space when you come down with that ORB. Hard to kick out, hard to go back up, so they did a good job with that.
Most teams, when they have 25 turnovers, it's usually a blowout, but you guys were in the fight till the very end. Just being able to pull up that fight to the very end and know that something that would take most teams out of it, you guys were able to fight through. What does that make you feel like?
I feel like we fight for it. When we have live ball turnovers, dead ball turnovers, we know that we have to get it back on defense and get a stop and then continue on offense and take care of the ball each possession.
I think a word for that first quarter, you guys were scrappy. The ball movement was all over. You guys were finding open spots on the floor. That speaks a lot to your team chemistry there and the connection that you have to find open people on the floor. Just talk a little bit about that chemistry that you guys have and also the faith that anybody can hit from anywhere.
We have a very close team off the court, on the court. We kind of grow with each other every single day. We learn the spots that we like to hit shots from or where we drive from, slots, wings, and we kind of grow as a team every single day.
Yeah, we knew Ohio was going to come in firing. They were, they were everything that we thought they could be and more tonight. Allowing them to get 11 threes and to the line 29 times put a tremendous amount of pressure on our offense. And so there's a reason they lead the league in as many stats as they do. And they were able to get to their autos tonight and, credit their players. They made some really great plays, and they made it really tough on us defensively.
I mean, just talk about that fourth quarter. I mean, you guys go 4 for 16 from the field. I mean, just was it a matter of shots not falling or just Ohio tightening its defense late?
A little bit of both. A little bit of both. We missed some that I think we've been making. We took some that we shouldn't. And then, when you get frustrated like that and you're charging, you're committing fouls on the other end, that's negative momentum. And I've got to find a way to combat that and to alleviate those moments and give us some options and some answers. But again, we turned the basketball over 25 times, and we're in a 2-point ball game with under a minute to go. When we take care of the basketball, we score. That was a spell. That was a dry spell for sure, but give us half of those back. We've scored even 0.75 points per possession. Yeah, it's an easy win.
You had 24 turnovers in the last time you played with guys, and you were able to come out with the win. Obviously, 25 tonight, you guys dominated on the boards. I mean, what is the stat that you look at that could have been the decisive factor in your guys' losing this game?
Yeah, well, we until the last 2 of our last 3 games, we've defended the three-point line really well. And I don't know if we've just gotten comfortable or casual with it, or, if, we just got lucky early and people were missing. I'm unsure. But, to give up 10 of 20 from 3 at Akron and give up 11 of 24 from 3 tonight, that's not Toledo defense. And, again, we're putting a tremendous amount of pressure on our offense. Those are solutions that I have to give our team, and we've got to find a way to play with more urgency and run people off the line without fouling them.
Yeah, I mean, just what made Ohio tonight especially so good from the three-point line? I mean, they were getting some pretty wide-open shots.
So, I mean, they're 8-4 in the league for a reason, right? It's a really good team. They lead the league in transition offense, made threes, made free throws, blocks, second in steals, or vice versa on those 2 defensive. I mean, this is a really good team. All 5 of them can shoot it, and then they drive it down your face and apply pressure on the officials to make calls.
Coach, you mentioned on the 25 turnovers, so typically that takes a team completely out of the game, results in a blowout, but you guys fought to within 2 there. Is that any kind of silver lining?
I think so. I mean, it almost makes me feel worse that I can't find ways to win these close games for our team. And I take these close losses really personal. I've got to find ways to get our team to understand the value of every possession. And, I love our fight. I thought we played hard. I thought we played in moments lackadaisical with the personnel but even despite playing hard. And then we had some total lapses, like the free throw line, we gave them a point there. We could have used that point down the stretch. Just all those little things that are discipline and being connected and being confident. And I thought we got to some late game stuff that went well for us, and we got some good looks, but we shouldn't have to be in those positions, certainly not at home.
Back-to-back double doubles for Elise there. You win and lose as a team, but what does she bring to this team, especially recently?
You're starting to really see her competitiveness come out, and she's playing a lot tougher, which is something we've been asking for. She's so skilled. She's an elite passer. She's got great touch around the rim, but she's really she wants to win, and you can feel that out there. And again, Ella Weaver today too with the double-double, just toughness and physicality. And Pat's been really, really consistent for us. I've got a couple guys that have been up and down. We got to find a way to get them some confidence.